So last week on my way back home, I met a young girl crying uncontrollably. At first, I wanted to walk past, but something in me wouldn't let me. So I turned back and walked up to her to find out why she was crying so much. It took a while before she could calm down enough to speak. I gently wiped her tears and told her she could talk to me like a friend. I also promised to get her anything within my reach to make her feel better. We found a place to sit and rest, and eventually she opened up. She told me that three of her classmates had been bullying her. Not only do they mock her, but they also beat her up after pushing her to the ground and threatening her not to tell anyone. All of this was happening simply because of her appearance. From the look of things, she might be a sickler. I'm not entirely sure, but she looked like one. She seemed about 7 or 8 years old. My heart broke. I felt so bad. I felt sad, as if she were my own child. I could feel her pain like it was mine. I asked for the name of her school and then took her to a nearby shop, told her to pick anything she wanted. She was hesitant at first, which only showed how well raised and respectful she is. But I reassured her that it was fine, it was okay. That made me even happier to help her. Afterwards, I decided to follow her home to see if I could speak with her parents or guardian. I met her aunt and explained everything to her. She was deeply upset and thanked me sincerely. Either she or the girl's mother would go to the school to speak with the teacher and confront the three kids involved. I encouraged her to go because it is very important. It's very important. I also requested her contact so I could follow up. Why am I sharing this? This is because raising children is a huge responsibility. It's not about feeding, clothing, or sending them to school. It also means protecting them from unnecessary pain, especially the kind we can prevent. No child deserves to be bullied, none. But sadly, bullying still exists. And while we may never fully stop it, we can reduce the chances of our children becoming easy targets. These days, many parents are more intentional. We see fewer children being bullied over hygiene or dressing because parents now care about their children look, how they carry themselves and build their confidence. Some are even intentional before marriage, like considering physical and emotional well-being. And it shows, the results are visible. But there is a part of this conversation many people shy away from because they fear being misunderstood. But I won't stay silent. If you know that a medical condition or hereditary issue runs in your family, something that can affect your child's health, appearance, or even quality of life, like their self-esteem, please be intentional. Questions, seek medical advice, go for genetic counseling, do the necessary scans, be mindful. This is not judgment, this is wisdom. Even I, as I share this with you, have things about myself that I struggle with, insecurities I carry silently. Sometimes I feel angry with myself, and other times I feel the same way towards my parents. It's not from a place of hate, but from a place of pain. There are days I just wish things were different. And I'm being real. Like when I pray, I ask God, please, I don't want any of my children to go through this. I want them to be happy with themselves, confident in their bodies, and able to stand tall among their peers. That is what it means to be intentional. To love your unborn children enough to want better for them than what you experience. And if there is something or anything you can do to prevent that pain, you do it 100%. A parent who truly cares doesn't want their child to suffer the same pain they did. I remember reading about a young woman who sued her parents for bringing her into the world with a condition that made her life miserable. As harsh as it may sound, I understand her pain. Why bring a child into the same suffering you had the power to prevent? Why let another generation suffer when knowledge and science can help us make better choices? We all want the best for our children, but love is not enough. We need wisdom, intentionality, and courage to do what's right, even when it's hard. What is already tough, let's not make it harder for the ones we bring into it. Let's be accountable for our decisions, something many still struggle with. While we fight to build a kind and inclusive society, let's also take responsibility for the part we play in shaping the next generation, because children don't choose to be born, we choose for them. And with that choice comes with deep responsibility and accountability. I hope this helps us. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you.